Hello everyone, this is Jack Frost with your daily update for the Ethereum technicals and Solana. For the Ethereum technicals, price has declined for the last two sessions, moving below resistance prior support at 3200 just here. Volume supports downwards movement with strongest volume on the bearish candlesticks and a push on this most recent candlestick. On balance, volume continues within a very wide range at this time frame. ATR increases for the very short term as price declines, declining for the midterm as price has moved sideways. Overall, the volatility profile is bullish, with volatility overall increasing along with price. And as ADX declines at this time frame for Ethereum, we use the model of stochastics and support and resistance, which suggests a downward swing may continue towards support at 2720, where price finds that support point, and stochastics may enter oversold. And on the first Solana daily chart, this wave count sees primary wave for a double zigzag, currently with an intermediate wave Y and within that minor wave C. This last completed session has a red candlestick moving a little bit lower, the lower wick just moving through the Elliott channel here. The Elliott channel drawn around the intermediate degree movements from the beginning of intermediate wave W to the end of intermediate wave X, with a copy on the end of intermediate wave W. As the end of minor wave B just here has broken above this channel, a full break back into the channel would support this wave count, seeing downwards movement to continue for minor wave C. Though if price does continue any higher for minor wave B, it cannot move above the start of minor wave A at 188.0915. We have these three targets. This first target, where primary wave 4 would reach the 0.618 Fibonacci ratio of primary wave 3 at 117.4360. Though these two lower targets give a range for where intermediate wave Y and minor wave C may be complete, deepening this correction. That target range is calculated between 84 and 94, 94.0804, which is the 1.618 Fibonacci ratio of minor wave A, that is the target for minor wave C, and 84.7439, which is the 1.618 Fibonacci ratio of intermediate wave W, which is the target for intermediate wave Y. This gives a broad idea of where these waves may be labeled complete for this wave count. On the second daily chart, this wave count sees primary wave 4 a barrier triangle, the BD trendline overall flat, with price now continuing lower for intermediate wave E and the end of primary wave 4. If intermediate wave D does continue higher, it cannot move above the end of intermediate wave B at 188.0915, though as is the rule for a barrier triangle, the BD trendline must be overall flat, meaning that intermediate wave D can move a little bit above this point. As primary wave 4 continues lower and the end of intermediate wave E, intermediate wave E is expected to fall short of this AC trendline, as is common for contracting triangles, and as price continues lower, intermediate wave E cannot move below the end of intermediate wave C at 122.5794, as is the rule for contracting triangles. Additionally, this most recent completed session, seeing price moving down, supports this wave count for the very short term. And on this third daily chart, this wave count sees primary wave 4 a complete single zigzag, with primary wave 4 truncated by 2.7951, where intermediate wave C fails to move beyond the end of intermediate wave A. An Elliott channel drawn around the intermediate degree movements from the start of intermediate wave A to the end of intermediate wave B, with a copy on the end of intermediate wave A. Price has broken above this channel just here and now hovers around the upper edge. A full green candlestick above and not touching would support this wave count, seeing price to move away with increasing range and momentum for primary wave 5 and the end of cycle wave 3. Additionally, a high above 188.0915 would add further confidence to this wave count, as it is the invalidation for both previous wave counts. As price continues higher for primary wave 5, any second wave corrective movement cannot move below its start at 122.5794. On the technical daily chart for Solana, price has increased after finding support at 127 just here for the very short term, hovering around support, now resistance at 175. Volume supports upwards movement with strongest volume on the bullish candlesticks and a push on various bullish candlesticks. On balance, volume moves within a narrowing range, currently giving no signal. ADX continues to increase with a bullish trend that is not yet in danger of ending. RSI neutral and increasing with a little bit of room to move before it may enter overbought. Money flow also neutral and overall increasing with a lot more room than RSI before it may enter overbought. Additionally, neither RSI or money flow exhibit divergence. ATR steadily increasing along with price, giving a bullish outlook for volatility. And as ADX increases with this bullish trend that is not yet extreme and not in danger of ending, along with RSI and money flow both being neutral and neither exhibiting divergence, this trend may continue upwards to where ADX may reach extreme or very extreme conditions. Additionally, RSI and money flow may either enter overbought or exhibit divergence, or both, before the trend may be in danger of ending. That's all for me with your daily update for Solana and the Ethereum technicals. As always, if you want the Ethereum Elliott Wave count, you can sign up for that at pureelliottwave.com using the link in the description below. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a good day.